Hi there, welcome back to my channel and welcome here if you're new. I'm Kay and I love talking about all things homemaking. I am an advocate for slow, intentional living and currently I'm just trying to live a much softer life and organise myself in a way that just makes me feel like I'm functioning at my optimal. I'm a new mum and I just feel like sometimes the world just gets on top of me, so I'm trying this year to sort things out for myself. One of the things I've done is started on the Flylady cleaning method again, and I asked in my last video if you wanted to see sort of like a full video talking all about it, and so many of you said you'd love to see that, so I thought I would do it and we could have this video as a little landing place in case I ever need to direct anyone back here to show you how you can also start the Flylady cleaning method for yourselves. So I do think it's an amazing method, but I do think it's very complicated sometimes, especially if you go over to her website. I am not affiliated with the Flylady cleaning method in any way at all. I just really love it so much and I think it can help so many of you out there just like it has helped me. So that's why I'm sharing it today. One thing that she does have now is an app, which I will be sharing because that's what I use myself. So if you are a fellow app lover and you like things to sort of be on your phone, this video is going to be perfect for you, but I can also talk you through how to do it on paper. So yeah, when you go over to the website, just do yourself a favour and maybe don't, because it's just like one of those places you go when you're already feeling a bit overwhelmed and then you come away thinking, what has just happened? I have no idea what to do. And if you're like me, you'll just say, right, that's it, I'm not going to do it now, I'm too overwhelmed and I can't deal with that today. So this video is going to hopefully help you and be the starting point for you on your little journey. The Flylady routine has lots of moving parts and it can be very confusing when you're first starting out, so I'll make sure I leave timestamps down below so you can skip to whatever relevant part you want. But basically we're going to break it down, make it really simple and break it into 3 separate key pieces. So first off, we've got your daily routines. These are ones that you repeat every single day of the week. Next up is your daily focus. This is the one that I think trips people up, but this one is one you repeat weekly. And then the last one is my favourite and it's the zone cleaning, and this one is one that repeats monthly. I feel like that in itself is what throws people, so we're going to start right at the beginning and I'm going to talk you through each piece. So daily routines are the things that you do every single day. There are a few key elements to the daily routines for the Flylady. The first one is that you get dressed to shoes every single day. This is something that I do not do myself because I don't wear shoes in my house, but the idea behind the message is basically you're getting dressed up every single day, and the idea behind that is you're feeling your best, and it's much harder to lay on the sofa and relax when you feel like you've made an effort, you've put makeup on, you've done your hair, you're in your fancy clothes. It's much harder to stop at that point, and that is the idea behind it. So it's not about putting your shoes on, it's more the message behind getting yourself ready and getting yourself motivated for that day. So the 3 daily routines that you've got are the morning routine, the afternoon routine and the evening routine. So I'm going to share in the app exactly what I do for each of these in hopes this helps you start out on your journey. But this is like the first thing I feel like really helps get you started and get you in your groove. So here is the app and we've got the daily routines here at the top. They're in a bit of a funny order because it's the afternoon for me now, but we've got morning, afternoon and evening routine. So I'll quickly take you into each one and just show you my own tick list so you can hopefully get some inspiration. So to start off, we've got make the bed, get ready for the day, start a load of laundry, eat breakfast, empty the dishwasher and tidy the kitchen, clean the downstairs toilet and then check the calendar and schedule. Then up here we've got what's for tea. So that is one that's important. So it's about me getting some meat out of the freezer, just really trying to be on top of what we're doing. And I feel like our evenings run so much smoother. So I'll tick that one off to say it's done. You get a really nice accomplishing congratulations. Then we've got the afternoon routine. So I've already done a few of these now, but we've got drink your water, hang the laundry to dry or put it away, clear surface clutter, light the wax smell that I love to do, or light a candle, just basically make my home smell really nice. Then 30 minutes of zone cleaning, which I haven't done today, but I will probably do later on. Then we've got the evening routine. This one's pretty simple. Straighten up the home, ready for Dom coming home, Dom my husband. Put the kitchen to bed. My favourite thing to do is that. So that includes everything. So like shining the sink, you know, taking out any recycling, just really trying to get on top of the house. Reset the sofa and toys. So I do let my little boy help me with this now. So he helps me put all his toys away, just trying to get him in good routines. But I try and get the living room nice so that it's not overwhelming when I come back down from doing bedtime. Hoover up the living room, wash my face, brush my teeth, maybe have a bath or a shower, lay out tomorrow's clothes and put away today's clothes, check the calendar and the forecast for tomorrow, go to bed at a decent hour and then put any laundry away is the last one there. So sometimes if I've, put things out to dry, they are done in the evening rather than the afternoon. But that is basically it. They're the 3 routines that I try to follow every single day, and it's really, really nice to be able to tick things off and just see your progress through the day. The daily focus is one that I think trips a lot of people up, myself included, and it's because not everybody does this who does the Flylady method. So it's basically where you're going to focus on a specific task, an area of your life for a single day of the week. So you've got 7 days in the week, you've got 7 different tasks that you're focusing on Monday through till Sunday. So I'm going to break these down really, really easily for you, and hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. But as with everything in the Flylady cleaning method, you can swap these out, you can not do these, you can fit it to your lifestyle. I do think this part is more focused for someone who is in the home all day and maybe needs a little bit more structure and organisation to their weeks. Monday is your weekly home blessing. I personally do this one on a Monday. I find it really helps me start out the week from scratch. It's basically what I'd call my weekly reset. It's an hour-ish long clean, and I've referred to it in the past as a power hour. It's just a whip around the house, getting it all feeling lovely and fresh for a brand new week. The aim is to take about 10 minutes per task. The original list that she set out was 6 tasks, obviously taking 10 minutes each, which would bring you to the full 60 minutes. I personally do a few more tasks, and I find some tasks don't take as long as others to do. So it's really not a detailed clean. It's not about getting into the corners and every little nook and cranny of your home. It's really a surface level clean. It's just a clutter clean. It's a wipe the surfaces clean and say, the house feels better kind of clean. One that I truly used to just do all the time and never really got into detailed cleaning. Down at the bottom of the app below zone cleaning is the weekly home blessing, which is what we do on a Monday. So I've unticked something just so that it didn't all show up, but if I tick that, then you get the tick to say it's all done. But basically in here is a list of my tasks that I like to do to make my home just feel like it's surface level clean. So that includes vacuuming, mopping the floors, cleaning the mirrors and doors, changing our bed sheets, emptying all the bins, cleaning out the cat litter trays, spraying the bed and the sofa with a nice fabric spray, cleaning all of our towels or putting clean towels out for us, doing all of the workload laundry for the week, cleaning the cat's fountain. That's something that I always forget to do, so I try and keep it on here to remember, and then dusting all the surfaces. So there are definitely more than 6 things there, but this does pretty much take me an hour, especially if I wake up and I know exactly what I'm doing. So I'm getting the bedding into the washing machine and I'm trying to group tasks together like that, and then I can crack on and do my hour of just really tidying up the house. I will do a weekly home blessing very, very soon, so watch out for that one, and I will link any power hours that I've done on my channel down below for you as well if you're wanting some inspiration. Tuesday is plan and play day. I feel like some of the parts of this are a little bit outdated now. We don't need to pay invoices and send checks to people, but it can be helpful if maybe you have a business and you do need to get on top of your invoices. For me, it's more about planning for the week ahead, doing my meal plan, checking my calendar, maybe answering emails and answering my poor friends who've sent me messages that I've just not gotten around to getting back to. So it's more of an admin day, like a life admin day, and really getting on top of these things. So none of this takes a very long time, but it's nice to just have a set day to focus on those really important parts of life that I feel like sometimes can just slide away and just never be seen again. Anti-procrastination day, my favourite kind of day. This is the day where you find all of those little tasks that you've just been letting slide and you've been pushing to the back of your mind, and now it's time for them to crawl out of the woodwork. It's time to get them done, and it could be a really simple task. Like for me, it is is sending back a return that I just need to get done and I just keep putting off. It's just sitting yourself down for 5 minutes and getting that thing done. So this day, it's not about taking on the world, it's just about taking on that very simple task, and hopefully it can transform your life over time. If you imagine all those things you've always needed to get done, just getting done every single Wednesday, by the end of the year, you will just feel so much more organised and in control of your life. Thursday is errands day. This is something that I'm trying to implement into my life, but I'm still figuring it out. So this is the day where you stack all of your tasks into one and you do everything all at the same time. So that can include things like going for your food shop, going to the post office, filling up your car, basically anything that you need to do whilst you're out of the house, getting it done all in one go so that it's done. And I just feel like that helps you to really keep on top of things, and it stops you from having to split your time up so much throughout the week, just doing it all in one go. Friday is car and bag day, which sounds really funny, but it's a really, really helpful day, one that I've started implementing myself too. So as a mum of a 1.5-year-old, my car and my bag get very, very unorganised, messy, cluttered, and it can just feel crazy. I decluttered my car the other day for the first time in a long time, let me tell you. There were like 3 to 6 month clothes in there, just like a little cardigan shoved to the back somewhere, a baby grow in the back, just really random things that I feel like sometimes when you've just got so much going on in life, it's the last thing that you think about. But it's so nice to take time out of your day to just go through these things, take 5 minutes to just take out that rubbish out of the car, maybe get yourself a car bin, so all you have to do is take the bag out of the car, to declutter those items in those areas of your life so that it's not just getting really overwhelming and it just feels really simple and really streamlined. For me, I was having to move piles of things that I needed to take to the charity shop to put the pushchair in, and I was thinking to myself, just take it to the charity shop, get your car in order like you're getting your house in order, because really it's just an extension of ourselves, isn't it? And it can't be missed, just the same as our handbags as well. Saturday's pretty simple, family fun day. I love this, and personally we always have a family fun day on a Saturday. It's a day where we see family and friends, we make plans, go and do activities, or we stay home but we make it a really fun day. I think that's really important and a key piece to remember when you're looking at cleaning routines. It's not the be all and end all in life, it's a very small part of life, and it's important not to let it take over your life. So factoring in fun into your week is really, really important. Sunday is one of my favourite days. This is called the Renew Your Spirit Day, which I think is beautiful. So this is a day of rest. It's a day where all you're really going to focus on are your normal daily routines, just keeping up with the normal things that you do in everyday life, your morning, afternoon and evening routines. It's about resetting, recharging and revitalising yourself. So for me that looks like maybe having a nice hot bath and a cup of tea when my son goes to bed on a Sunday night and saying, it's just clearing those plans for that day and just having a really nice relaxing day, and that's personally what I do on a Sunday. Zone cleaning to me is what sets the Flylady cleaning method apart. It is the detailed clean, the deep clean that I feel my home truly needs, and it's the one that I never really got the hang of in my old home. So I always would do a surface level clean. I would basically do my power hour, right, where I just whip around the house, be like, whew, there we go, that's done for another week. But really all I'd done was a surface level clean, never got into the corners, and just really gave my house the love that it deserved. And to me this is what zone cleaning is, and it is absolutely what makes this method work so truly well. So basically the idea is you spend 15 minutes a day each week on that particular zone. This works for some, but not for everyone. It can be really overwhelming, and for me, I'm more of an all or nothing kind of person. So I personally do most of my zone cleaning on a Monday along with my weekly home blessing, because I'm already cleaning, I'm already in the zone, and when I'm in the zone I just like to run with it. I truly enjoy cleaning, so I think that's what's different for me. But if you're really, really busy in life, then 15 minutes a day of extra cleaning might just work for you, maybe just before you go to bed or something. You can fit it in like that. Basically the idea of zone cleaning is to stop you from cleaning all day and completely exhausting yourself, which I think works really, really well in theory. So the zones change each week of the month. The first week of the month it's zone 1, then zone 2, etc, and then they keep rotating all year. To make it simple, I just follow along with the app, but you can definitely do this yourself. You don't have to follow the strict routine, you can change it to whatever you want to suit your personal needs. But I do find following the app helpful, and I feel like it prompts me to get it done in a certain time frame. Otherwise I just feel like I just stretch it out for an entire month and I've only focused on one zone. The best part about this though is once you've done that first proper detailed clean of a room, it feels truly amazing. And you know, when you come back to it next month, it won't take anywhere near as long. I touched on this in my last video, which was my kitchen deep clean video, where I said the grease and the grime builds up over time. If you've left it 2 years, then yeah, it's going to be thick. But if you've only left it a couple of months, it's not so bad. So imagine if you're just wiping over that area every single month, there isn't chance for things to start to build up and start to get overwhelming. So what might feel like a mammoth task in the beginning, it's just going to get easier and easier as time goes along. The good thing though is that when life gets too busy and you inevitably miss a zone that week, you can always come back to it, and you know it's going to come back around next month. And for me, that's what keeps me going, because I never truly feel like I've fallen off the bandwagon. I can really quickly get back up, hop back on and crack back on with my zone cleaning. I'll share on the app what zones I have, where I'm up to, what I'm doing this week, and you know, you can set out your tasks the same as mine if you want to, maybe take some inspiration from it. And it's deviated a little bit from the original list, but it works really well for my personal home. We all have different homes though, so it's important to change this to suit your own needs. So this is the amazing part of the Flylady cleaning method. So we are currently in zone 2. I've got 3 days remaining in this zone, and I can see the upcoming zone is zone 3, and it's 4 days till I start that zone. So let's go down to the bottom where we're starting off with zone 1. So we've moved recently and we now have a 3-bedroom house. We've got a little bit more space than we used to have, and we've gained 2 extra bathrooms and a utility room. So my cleaning schedule now looks very different to what it used to. So I'll show you what my house layout is, and hopefully you can get some inspiration. I have changed things around a little bit from the original setup. So we've got zone 1, entrance and stairway, downstairs toilet and the dining room. So in here we've got clean the cobwebs, dust the windowsills and front door, clean the light switches and handprints off the walls if needed, dust the baseboards, sweep or vacuum, mop the floor, wash the rug, clean the doorstep, organise coats and shoes and hoover the stairs. Then we've got the downstairs toilet, which is one that I try and keep on top of every day, but I don't always succeed, and sometimes it's just nice to do a proper deep clean in there. Clean all the surfaces, give the toilet some gel, give it a dust, clean the mirror, do a fresh towel in there, mop the floor, clean all the door handles and shine the sink as well. Then we're moving on to the dining room, where I am debating if I'm going to move dining room to the kitchen as well, but I didn't want to get too overwhelmed. So for now, I've split this off into its own separate thing, even though we have sort of like an open plan kitchen diner. I'll see how that goes in time. So clean the cobwebs, dust the windowsills, clean the window, dust the Welsh dresser, that was a tongue twister, clean and straighten the drawers, clean off the top of the dining table, dust the bottom of the chairs, dust the baseboards and move furniture and vacuum underneath. And then I've put add your own personal touches to the table, so tablecloth, pretty bowl of flowers. You'll all know I love to put fresh flowers in my home, so that's what I do. And then deep clean my son's high chair and booster seat. You'll have seen I did this in my kitchen reset video, so like I say, I'm trying to decide what's going to work better for me, and I think I might just group this into my kitchen clean. We'll see. So that's zone 1. Zone 2 is the kitchen and utility room. So as you can see, I've already done a lot on here, but we've got at the top the things I've not done yet are clean the cutlery drawer, deep clean the dishwasher, empty the refrigerator and clean thoroughly, clean the microwave inside and out, clean the stove or oven. I call it the oven, but I know I think Americans call it the stove. Wash all of the, sugar, coffee canisters and any knickknacks that are hanging around. Straighten up all the drawers and cupboards. Wipe fingerprints off the walls. Wash the inside of the windows. Clean the fan and the filter for the oven, basically. Scrub down the cabinet fronts a few at a time. It says only a few at a time, so I suppose that's like breaking it down a little bit. So you do a few this month and a few next month. I just did them all in one go. Clean under the sink and throw away any old rags. So yeah, just keeping on top of under the sink, trying to declutter it a little bit. Clean pet dishes, clean the skirting boards and doorstep, deep clean the bins, do the toaster crumbs, clean the doorstep, clean the front of all the cupboards, scrub the floor by hand. I don't always do this by hand, I just do the high traffic areas by hand. Deep clean the oven, reorganise the cupboards if messy. So as you can see, that is a big list and this does take a long time. So that's one that I try to not have too much else going on when I've got to do the kitchen. Got the utility room. What I've got left to do is do a deep clean of the washing machine that I've not yet done. But you'll have seen in my last video that I wiped down the sides, took out the recycling, emptied the bins, checked and organised laundry supplies, cleaned the cat litter tray, swept and mopped the floors, removed any cobwebs, cleaned the windows and the doors, and I cleaned the cat fountain. So yeah, that is basically zone 2. Moving on to zone 3. It is the bathroom, Charlie's bedroom, the landing and the ensuite, which sounds like a lot of rooms, but some of them are easier than others. Bathroom. We've got replace and wash the bath mat, hoover and mop the floor, straighten any drawers and cabinets, clean the bath, clean the scale, which is like the weighing scale that I stand on to weigh myself, throw away any empty bottles, bleach the grout if needed, mould spray around the shower door, clean the baseboards, organise the cupboards and put in fresh towels. Charlie's bedroom, I've got clean the cobwebs, clean the windows, change the cot bedding, put away any stray items, hoover up, organise the drawers, declutter his wardrobe and check for sizes, which is something that I am really needing to do and I can't wait for this to come around. Wipe down any sides and the changing mat and then dust. Once I've done this, that room just feels amazing and I find that this room doesn't take that long to do at all. The landing area is quite large in this house, so we've got clear any clutter, which definitely does build up, organise the laundry cupboard, clean the windows, dust the cobwebs, wipe the skirting boards, clean all the banisters and all the rails, hoover up and clean all the doors, and then at the bottom there I've got add homely touches. So we're still trying to make this house feel like home, so it's just about figuring out what we need to do that. Then the last one here is the ensuite. So again, just an idea of what you can put on your list if you need some inspiration. We've got replace the bath mat with a clean one obviously, wipe down any surfaces, clean the toilet and put down toilet gel, clean the sink and remove any lime scale, clean the mirror, organise the bathroom cabinets, clean the window and door and deep clean the shower. I usually deep clean the shower when I'm in the shower. So yeah, that pretty much starts off that clean for me and then I just do the entire room in one go. So we're nearly there now. We are on to zone 4, which is the race room. That's what we call it. It's our third bedroom, our wardrobe and the master bedroom. So in the race room, it's not a very big room. It's Dom's domain, my husband, so I kind of leave this to him. But in here, he's got dust the surfaces, wipe down his desk, hoover up, clean the internal side of the windows and remove any cobwebs. On here as well would be like declutter, just basically try and get it feeling nice again. But as it's his sort of domain, I leave that to him. We've got the wardrobe, so our double wardrobe in our bedroom. It's just really easy to keep on top of this and include it in our bedroom clean, which I never used to do. So clean the mirrors, they are big mirrored doors, organise all of our clothes, declutter any unused items and tidy up my drawers. Doing this makes our entire room feel so much better and it organises my week so much more too. When I'm putting away laundry, I feel like I'm not just like stressed trying to cram things into drawers. Then the master bedroom is easy as well. I find bedrooms really easy to clean personally. We've got wipe all the surfaces, clean all the cobwebs, wash the mattress pad and pillow covers, flip over the mattress, which is definitely not a one-person job, clean all the windows, straighten up the drawers, clean under the bed, hoover up, wipe and organise the bedside tables and put on fresh bedding. Really simple. Then we're moving on to zone 5, which I think personally is the easiest zone for me, which is just the garden and the living room. So I included the garden because I feel like the garden is an extension of our home. So we've got sweep the patio, weed the front of the house, weed the patio, weed any borders, remove any clutter, which sounds random, but we have lots of clutter, having lots of toys around and, you know, things like that, watering cans that get led astray. Wipe the doorsteps on the outside, and that pretty much is our garden cleaning routine at the minute. Then the last one is the living room, which is pretty self-explanatory, but we've got clean the cobwebs, clean the windows, wash the ornaments and knickknacks, clean out the end table, dust, clean my phone, which sounds random, but it's a good thing to have on here and remember to do, move furniture and vacuum behind it, spray the carpet, so as in like, you know, a nice fabric spray, refresh any flowers, plump all of the pillows, clean my sofa cushions if they need to go in the washing machine, dust my fireplace, clean the mirror, roller all the furniture to get the fluff off, and then deep clean the sofa. So if the sofa needs any spot cleaning or I need to get the carpet cleaner out, then I can do that as well. So I have grouped some things together, which she didn't do originally. So I've grouped some of the bathroom cleaning because while I'm already cleaning a bathroom, I may as well clean the rest of the bathrooms. But definitely swap and change things to make it work for you. But hopefully I've helped in setting up the app for yourself. But it's really simple. You've got your zone cleaning, your routines, and then your little progress checker there as well. There are a few little extras in the Flylady cleaning method that I want to touch on. The first one being baby steps. This is a 31-day guide, I suppose, of getting on top of your life. It can be a really nice starting point. Personally, I've never done this, but it's just basically a different task every day of the month, and you do this every single day. And it's just little pointers like shine your sink today, and then tomorrow it might be, clean a window. The next day it might be dust your living room. Just really simple tasks. So if you're feeling completely overwhelmed in life and you really don't know where to start, that is an amazing starting point. So I'll make sure I leave a link to that on her website down below as well. The other thing is 15 minutes of decluttering every single day. I personally do not do this because I don't function like that. I don't feel like I've got anywhere in my house that I want to sacrifice for having as a holding place for clutter that I've decluttered through the week. I personally function better doing a big, deep declutter, taking it all to the charity shop and being done with it. I don't like to have to find somewhere to keep that clutter because I just feel like it's just another thing that's on my list and in my brain. So I like the idea behind decluttering a little bit every single day to make it less overwhelming. But for me personally, maybe I like to be overwhelmed and do a big deep declutter and do it that way, but maybe give it a go and see if it works for you. The last thing is the control journal, and this is something that I feel like maybe is a little bit outdated now, especially with technology and having the app accessible. I've never used a control journal, but it's basically just a big binder full of all the different routines for the Flylady cleaning method with tick lists and sheets and meal plans, and it's just like a Bible basically for your life and your cleaning of your home, and it's just like a little organised hub. So it's a really lovely idea, and if you want to do your own, there are so many amazing resources out there, loads of amazing YouTube videos and Etsy shops that offer, different worksheets and things like that. So I'll make sure I link some resources down below. I will link below to a video I did a few years ago now on my daily routines of the Flylady method. I hope that it's a really helpful video in showing you how I spread it out across my day, and it feels like you're not just cleaning all day every day, which I absolutely love, and I feel like I stay on top of my home so much better. So hopefully that one can inspire you, and I'll make sure I do an updated version soon, and I'll link that below if I've already done it and you're watching this in the future. So let's round things up, shall we, and get you started with the Flylady cleaning method. Let's say that it's Saturday and this is what your routine could look like. So you're going to start with your daily focus, which is your family fun day, because it's a Saturday of course. You're going to do your morning routine for about 10 minutes. You're going to do 15 minutes of zone cleaning. You might do 15 minutes of decluttering too. You're going to go out and have an amazing day with your family. Then you're going to come back, do your 10-minute afternoon routine, and then in the evening do your evening routine. Overall, you've been cleaning collectively for 1 hour, but it doesn't feel like you've been cleaning all day, and yet you've touched so many different areas of your life and your home, and over the week that actually adds up to 7 hours of cleaning, which is quite amazing, and maybe it's 7 more hours than you would have ever done before. And you can imagine over the year that starts to really, really add up and make a huge difference to your life and the cleanliness of your home. So there you go. The Flylady cleaning method, hopefully made simple. I really hope you give it a go. Let me know if you do, and let me know if there are any other cleaning methods you want me to try, because I'd love to do that and be able to break them down to make them really simple for you all. But I'm going to go. I hope you have an amazing week wherever you are in the world. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye.